Hey crystal friends, welcome to episode 8 of the weekly crystal drop. So this week the video's gone live at 8 PM as per usual, but I'm going to release the listings on Etsy an hour later at 9 PM just to give you guys a chance to actually watch the video before the listings go live. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you prefer that way, where I release the listings afterwards, or how I did it before where everything would just release together? I don't know if I've said this before, but Etsy have finally given sellers the option to do tariff inclusive prices for US customers. So what I need to do is figure out the tariff amount for every item and then update them all on Etsy. And there's almost 500 items on there, so it is going to be a mammoth task. So I'm trying to keep tomorrow free so I can at least make a start on it, and then hopefully by the time this video goes live, they will all be done and I can ship to my lovely US customers again. So I am super duper excited about that. So with all that being said, I think it's time that we take a closer look at all these beautiful crystals. Let's do it. So kicking off this week, we're going to go with some carvings. And I got these from the same vendor that I got those poison bottles from. And so these, I don't know if you'd call these prayer hands or clasped hands, but I just liked how peaceful they look. And they are really nicely carved. So it's obviously stating the obvious, but it's obviously a pair of hands with some beads or a mala kind of laced around them, and then sat on this base. And what I quite like about this base is it's got this little extra beveled edge there, which is quite a nice little detail. And this one is made from green serpentine, and it's got some nice striping and slight variations of colour. And I think these have all, like the poison bottles, they've got this little thin layer of lacquer over the top just to give them a bit of shine. But it's been done incredibly well. It just makes them look that little bit glossier and nicer, and I think it probably protects them a little bit as well. So this is piece A, and it's £14. Next up is this piece, and it's in this mystery material again. Now I have asked my supplier what this material is and he doesn't know either. So he said he's going to try to find out what it actually is. So it's still currently a mystery material, but you can see with this material that it carves incredibly well. You can see all the details on the knuckles and the fingernails. And around this side there's sort of extra detailing visible here. They're all hand carved and they've all been done slightly differently because the base of this one is slightly different from the other one. So they all have their own little individual details, which is nice. So this one is piece B and it's £14 as well. This last one, I'm afraid to say this is another mystery material, but it is a beautiful colour. It's looking darker green on camera than it actually is. It's slightly lighter in person, but I actually quite like that it's got these little yellow streaks through it. And it does carve nicely as well. And I think it's probably some sort of granite because it has these little tiny flecks in, almost like little flecks of mica. So my best guess is some type of granite possibly. Hopefully by the time I come to list it, I will know what this material is, but it's very pretty and it is unusual. I've never seen it before. And this one has a very small base, but it does still stand really nicely. So this is piece C, and it's £14 as well. Okay, next up we have the world's largest Volcano agate palms. I'm not even joking. Look at the size of that. It's an absolute monster. It's about the size of 2 or 3 regular palms, but I have to say the patterns on it are just beautiful. It's got these lovely deep dark moody areas, but then it's got this lighter blue banding around these little sort of islands. And it's got this beautiful little quartz area, little teeny tiny area there, and it's nice on the back as well. And this material does UV react as well. Okay, so this is the UV reaction of piece A under the shortwave UV light. So you can see all of these dark areas glow a beautiful green colour. Check that side as well. Sorry, I have to hold my light really close because it's so small. So this super chunky piece is piece A and it's just £10. This next piece is pretty chunky as well. It's got that dark, moody vibe again, with little bits of sparkly quartz. This side is similar. It's got these paler blue bands around the edges as well. And even though it's super dark, it still has really nice translucency. So this is piece B under the shortwave UV light, and you can see that it glows a green colour as well. That bit's really glowy there. And then all of this area through here shows that lovely UV reaction as well. Because Volcano agate is a mixed material, it is a bit prone to some bits polishing differently than others or having cracks or chips. So these palms aren't perfectly symmetrical, but it's just a bit of a feature of the material. But it's still super nice, and this one is a really good size as well. And this is palm B, and it's £9. And last up we have beautiful palm C, and this one has a totally different vibe. It's got these amazing white tubes running through it, and the quartz has kind of grown out in this radiating pattern around these delicate tubes. There's a beautiful translucent area here, and then these black dendritic-like inclusions. It's almost reminiscent of moss agate, but it's jet black. It's incredible. There's probably a technical term for these little tubes, but I think they're just amazing. Never really seen any quite like this before. And then this piece is super, super glowy. I can't believe how bright this one glows. Got beautiful green colour on both sides. It's that translucent you can actually see the green from the other side. But yeah, no, the UV reaction on this piece is crazy. So this piece is slightly smaller, it's still a good size palm. So this one is piece C, and it's just £7. Next up is a material that we saw last week, but this time it's in beautiful little skulls. Well, I say little, they're about 2 inches, so they're not little. But this is lovely cotton candy agate from Mexico, and it's got these gorgeous druzy vugs. This beautiful peachy pink coloured jasper. They are just lovely. And they're kind of carved in the sort of Neanderthal style with like the very wide skulls. And this one has a gorgeous little druzy vug right in its third eye. I think it's just the perfect placement for it there. And that, I don't even know how deep that goes. You can't even see all the way in. So this lovely piece is piece A, and it's £19. Next up is piece B. This one has lovely patterns as well. It's got that lovely pink and creamy blue colour, and then it's peppered with these little sparkly druzy areas. The underside is so pretty, and then it has this amazing bit here right on the drawer. I just love how sparkly these pieces are. I've actually turned my studio lights off for a moment because they tend to blow out the sparkles. You can see with just the room light all the beautiful sparkles in this piece. It literally looks like glittering snow, it's amazing. And that bit there is super sparkly too. So this is lovely piece B, and it's £19 as well. And last up we have piece C, and how amazing are those patterns on the front there. It's absolutely lovely. And the underside has these wonderful patterns as well. That's the top, but the really special part of this piece is on the other side. That's incredible. I'm just going to turn the main studio lights off again so that we can see if it sparkles. Oh my gosh. It is so glittery. How amazing is that? And it's got all that beautiful glitter on the jaw as well. Oh, he's even got a little glittery nose. I never noticed that before. But that is just gorgeous. So this lovely piece C is £19 as well. Next up is a material that I've restocked because it all sold out really quickly the first time. So I have restocked, and that is these lovely Fluorite DTs. So I've just changed position so that there's a better backlight so you can see all of the beautiful colours and banding in this piece. You can see all the lovely purples and the greens and that gorgeous deep juicy coloured band at the bottom. These DTs are really, really nice quality. They're a bit more green than what the camera is showing. It's kind of showing them as more of a bluey green, but they are more of like an apple green colour in reality. So lovely piece A is £14. This is the next piece. Really, really colourful. This is piece B under the extra lighting, and it's got this gorgeous sunshiny yellow at the top with these really delicate inclusions, beautiful purple tip, and then it goes down into some lovely apple green, some more beautiful purple at the base. I'll just turn it over so we can see that bit better. And it's got a lovely completely clear band right here, and then it goes off into green and blue. All sorts of beautiful colours in this piece. So piece B is £13. So next up is piece C. So this is piece C under the extra lighting. This one has a very saturated colour. It does have a little scratch on the side just for disclosure, but it's got a very deep teal green blue tip moving into purple with lovely fine banding there. And then the bottom end is more of an apple green. And then if you flip him over the other way, you can see all those gorgeous layers a little bit better. Oh, I love Fluorite so much. It's so gemmy and beautiful when it's this sort of quality. So this is like a piece of two halves, really. You've got the lovely transparent bit at the top, and then you've got this really, really dark, juicy area at the bottom. So this piece is piece C, and it's £12. Next is piece D with all these lovely bands. So this piece under the light has got all sorts of colours. We've got purple, we've got a greeny blue, we've got apple green, not that it is showing at all. Lots of beautiful, delicate, wispy inclusions, and then going down into a juicy purple interspersed with yellow at the base. And there's a bit of a close-up of the other end. It's got such gorgeous transparency, oh my gosh. So this pretty piece D is just £10. And lastly, we have beautiful piece E. And finally, we have this little stunner, my goodness. Beautiful purples, yellows, teal, apple green, and then more yellow, more purple. All these gorgeously delicate inclusions. Just full, like even just the tip alone has got so many different colours. You can see why it's called rainbow fluorite. So this gorgeous piece is piece E, and it's £11. So next up is this stunning Lapis Lazuli money toad, and I cannot get over the incredible colour in this piece. The blue is so rich and vibrant, it's just stunning. It has all these beautiful little gold flecks of pyrite as well. And that's the underside. This is some of the highest quality lapis I've seen. It's just beautiful. And the hand carving on this piece is lovely too. There's lots of beautiful little details all over, and lots of flecks of that gorgeous gold pyrite. So this beautiful piece is piece A, and it's £26. And the other piece I've got, it's got slightly less blue, but the blue is really vibrant too. But it's completely covered in these gorgeous gold pyrite flecks. It's got all these beautiful gold flecks underneath here as well. Lots of that lovely saturated blue lazurite. That's the blue areas of the lapis. And then the base has got a gorgeous mix of the gold and the blue. And there's a little close-up of the carving on this one, same high quality as piece A. Really, really lovely job by whoever did this. And for size reference, he's a couple of inches, I would say. So he's not a mini money toad, but he's not a big money toad, he's sort of somewhere in between. So this is gorgeous piece B and it's £25. So next up is a material that I've been trying to get hold of for a while, but it's relatively rare, and my supplier sold out of it first time round and I didn't get any and I was gutted. But he managed to get hold of a few more pieces and I was like, please can I have them, please, please, please. So yeah, here they are. This is called Dragon Fruit Quartz and I absolutely love that name. And it's called that because all these little black inclusions make it look like a dragon fruit. And these are also known as pitaya quartz, which is the other name for dragon fruits. And apparently there is also a very rare pink variety of this, which looks even more like a dragon fruit, and I am now obsessed with sourcing some, but you never know, miracles do happen. I might be able to find some. I'm going to be completely honest. I've been oh, look at that lovely rainbow. Wow. Sorry. Oh wow, there's another one there. How gorgeous. Now I'm going to be honest, I have been researching this material. Any material that I haven't come across before, I like to find out exactly what it is, where it was mined, so that I can pass accurate information on to you guys. There's a lot of misinformation in this industry, so I do lots and lots of research, cross-reference everything, try to use trusted sources, and obviously I ask my suppliers as well. So it seems like 50% of people say that this material is from Tanzania, and the dark coloured inclusions are diopside, and they have had it tested and that's what it's been found to be. Now the other half of people say that it's from Brazil, and the inclusions are tourmaline or epidote. So I asked my supplier where it was from, and he said it was from Costa Rica. Now, I do trust him. However, I couldn't find anything about it being from Costa Rica, and I have a feeling he probably typed into his phone where is it from, and it came up with where actual dragon fruit is from, as in the the actual fruit, because that actually is grown in Costa Rica. So I think he's that possibly might be what's happened. So I will not confidently say that this was mined in Costa Rica because I don't think it was. And he said he thinks the inclusions are epidote. So it's probably from Tanzania or Brazil, and the inclusions are either tourmaline, epidote or diopside. It's not like regular tourmaline in quartz that grows in long strands. This is sort of peppered throughout, and it's got other inclusions in there as well. And obviously it's got some lovely rainbows too. So I've only got these 3 pieces. They're all a similar sort of size, you know, they're fairly good sized spheres. And like I said, this is a rare material. I really struggled to research this. There was hardly any of it available for sale. There was next to no information on it. So that being said, this beautiful sphere is piece A and it's £36. Now, one thing that people did agree on is that the quartz in it is usually kind of a milky colour. It's quite rare to see it being translucent. And I have to say, this piece does have some lovely translucency, especially in this area here. So it's kind of hard to see here, but you can actually see down maybe a couple of centimetres because the transparency of the quartz is so good. And you can even see that there's little tiny rainbows in the centre. Really nice. It's full of all these little colourful little flecks of rainbow. There's a big one. Lost it now. Ah, where's it gone? And this one has some more of a green colour in it as well. And another thing I found out about this stone is that it's a shamanic stone, very popular with shamans for their work. So this piece is piece B. It's slightly larger than the first one, and this piece is £38. And lastly, we have piece C, and this one again has got some other sort of inclusion in it, and this kind of reminds me of like little meteoroid belt. All these little suspended pieces in it. And this one's got little rainbows too. And then lots of lovely quartz, which is sparkly and shimmery and beautiful. There's another rainbow. This one, the translucency on this one is quite good as well. You can see some beautiful shimmers there, and lots of them here. Oh wow, that bit's just full of lovely rainbows, wow. But yeah, this material really intrigues me. And like I said, I am like low-key obsessed with finding the pink version now. So yeah, if I can also find some palm stones in this material, I will. But again, they seem to be super difficult to source. So I was lucky to get just these 3 spheres. This is the biggest piece, piece C, and this one is £39. Next up, we're going to do some small but very, very detailed carvings. So this is a beautiful carving of Ganesha, or Lord Ganesh, the elephant god. You can see he has a human body with 4 arms and an elephant's head. And he's a Hindu deity who's seen as the bringer of prosperity, wisdom and new beginnings. And this one's in beautiful gold sheen obsidian that's really flashy on both sides. There is a little close-up of all the detail on this piece. So these guys are fairly small. They do all stand nicely for display, and they're £16 each. So that is the gold sheen obsidian. Next up we have the amethyst, and what's quite interesting about this piece is that I bought this one out of a batch of Dream Amethyst or Chevron Amethyst, but obviously it's got none of the white chevrons in it. But what it does have is this little area right in his belly that's actually a light orangey colour, and I'm wondering if that's citrine, because if it is, that makes this piece ametrine. You can see from this side as well, it's a very different colour. I mean, it could possibly be some iron that's causing that, potentially. It might not be citrine, so I wouldn't confidently call this ametrine. So this pretty amethyst one is £16 as well. And last up we have this stunning Labradorite. The vibrancy and the flash on this piece is just crazy. The back's amazing as well. It's this electric blue colour, it's incredible. And like, it's full of beautiful galaxy sparkles too. And there's a close-up of that one. So Lord Ganesh is also believed to remove obstacles, and he's often called on before major life endeavours or before any spiritual journey of the soul. And he's also known as the guardian of esoteric knowledge and is the deity of astrology. So yeah, he's responsible for quite a lot. So this lovely lab piece is £16 as well. Before sharing the last 3 materials, I just wanted to pause for a moment just to ask, what do we think about jewellery? So a supplier I've currently got an open order with, his granddad is a jeweller, and he makes the most beautiful pendants and rings in all sorts of different materials. I was just wondering whether anybody is interested in me getting any. There's a minimum order quantity of 10 pieces of each, so I just wanted to check if anybody was interested first. I can also get bracelets in all sorts of different materials, and I make my own hand-knotted malas too, so I was planning on doing some of those over the winter. So if anybody is interested in any of those, just pop a comment below or message me directly on Instagram, and I'll source or make some lovely jewellery pieces to add to the shop as well. I'm also super excited because my Christmas cactus has just put out its first flower, and it is so freaking pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it. I can't wait for it to be completely covered in flowers. And my spider plant has also produced these cute little baby plants. How adorable is that? I'm going to have to find a little pot to put him in, I think. And it's got another one up there as well. It's kind of acting like a piece of wall art at the moment. I really should plant him. Okay, back to our last 3 materials. So first up, I'm a bit scared of picking this up in case they go everywhere. These are amazing Chiastolite spheres. I've got 30 pieces available, and these will be intuitive pick. I'm just going to put this back down again because I'm scared of dropping it. So Chiastolite is a rare variety of a mineral called Andalusite. It's got this amazing cross shape in it, so it's also known as cross stone or trapeche Andalusite. And an interesting fact about andalusite, it's used to make porcelain spark plugs. So a bit of useless information for you there. The Latin name for this stone was Lapis crucifer, which alludes to the cross shape running through the stone. So these areas are the andalusite, and then the cross area is made from carbon or graphite. And it's not really known how these form. There was a theory proposed, I think it was in the 1930s, which is the most widely accepted, but it's quite complex and I'm not going to explain it now. I'm going to spare you that. But yeah, it's not really known. It's a bit of a mystery. So these graphite cross-shaped inclusions, they do run the full length of the stone, but you can only see them when you either slice through it or carve and polish it, like here. And they're quite difficult to carve into spheres. You normally see these as slices, or you see them as cabs or pendants. And this stone was first recorded in the 1600s, and it has a very interesting history to it. It was kind of revered back then because they didn't understand how this cross-shaped formed. So they thought it was quite otherworldly and, godly that the stone has this perfect cross. One of the main mining locations for this is in Spain, and it was sold, and still is, I believe, as protective amulets for people on pilgrimage there. And what's really interesting is that a lot of these pieces have these amazing flashes. And I've been researching this material and it is very rare to see any with these beautiful flashes. It's normally very opaque. And I know there is a gem version of andalusite, which is a bit more transparent and a lot rarer. But these are almost like sunstone type flashes. Now, this material can be altered by muscovite, and I'm wondering if that is what's happened here, and that's what's causing all these gorgeous inclusions. And not every piece has them, but most of them do have some of these beautiful sparkles, and I think it just makes them even more unusual and special. And what's even better is I actually got these for an incredibly good price. I've got about 30 pieces, and they're just £5 each, which I think is a fantastic price for a rare material like this. So with these, they would be intuitive pick because I've just got far too many of them to list, but they are all lovely. They all have the wonderful cross patterns, and the majority of them have those beautiful shimmers as well. So you'll be sure to get a nice one. Next up are these adorable faceted bears. I think these are just the cutest things, and they're really, really nicely carved. They're covered in these lovely facets that reflect the light really nicely. So this one is a yellowy orange calcite, and it's £15, and they're all the same price because they're all exactly the same size. They're just in different materials. So that's the first one. Next up we have this gorgeous strawberry quartz, and the quality of the strawberry quartz on this piece is just beautiful. Such a gorgeous juicy plum colour, and there's just sparkles all over it. And again, the sparkles show when I turn the main lights off. You can see it's just full of this beautiful glitter. It's amazing. So that's the strawberry quartz one. Next up we have this lovely green Aventurine, and it's such a gorgeous shade of green, and again it's really, really nicely polished. It's just such a cute piece. So that's the gorgeous little green Aventurine one. Next up is this lovely clear quartz, and he is full of rainbows. He's got a little rainbow in his foot. Or his leg, I'm not too sure. His legs are so short, they're kind of his feet and his legs, aren't they? Yeah, he's got a lovely rainbow there, really nice clarity. I swear he's got one in his butt as well. Oh yes, he's got a rainbowy butt. Oh wow, he's got rainbows in his head too. He's got them all, oh, and his ear. Wow, it's a little rainbow bear. That's the underside. And I can get a much bigger version of these in rose quartz. So I can get one that's maybe, I would say, the entire height of my hand. But it was obviously more expensive than these little ones because it was probably about 4 or 5 times as big. And I almost got it, but I thought I'll just check whether anyone would be interested first because it was a bit more expensive. So if anybody's interested in either a small or a large rose quartz one, just let me know. So that is the beautiful clear quartz bear. And finally, we have a beautiful rainbow fluorite, and I'm going to get a backlight on this piece so that I can show you all the gorgeous clarity and all the colours that are in there. So you can see he's got that lovely rare blue colour, and then he's an apple green colour on this side with this lovely purple streak all the way through. You can see all those beautiful colours from this side as well. Oh, I just love blue fluorite. I think it's my favourite. Wow, you can really see all those lovely colours and transparency if you sit him on the light. So this is the last bear and it's £15, just like the others. So last up is a fabulously beautiful material. This is stunning high quality optical calcite. So this is a beautifully transparent calcite with very special optical qualities. It's able to double refract, which means that when light rays come into it, the rays actually split into two different directions, which essentially creates a double image of anything behind it. I don't think you can see it through a camera, but if you look through it, it's like having double vision. You can kind of see two of everything behind it. It's really amazing. And it's also known as Iceland Spar because Iceland's the main mining location, but these pieces actually come from India. And this one has the most incredible inclusions. And of course, with high quality optical calcite, you get the most amazing rainbows. And you get different effects every direction you look through this stone. You can see all sorts of different light effects. They're just amazing. Honestly, I have spent way too long looking at these. So these have all been beautifully carved as well. They have stunning beveled edges and most of them can stand in different positions as well for display. So this gorgeous piece is piece A and it's £39. Next up is piece B. It's got more of those lovely rainbows. And the sheer variety of colours is amazing. These exhibit this incredible green rainbow and a pure red, which you don't tend to see that in regular rainbows of... Wow, look at that. You don't tend to see that in rainbows of other materials. I mean, you get all sorts of weird shapes. There's like a perfect triangle in there. How amazing. You could just look at these for so long and find so many beautiful effects. The quality of these pieces is just stunning. Oh wow, how incredible. Oh, I love it. The stunning piece B is just £22. Next up is a big piece, which is full of gorgeous rainbows. Has incredible clarity. Beautiful from that side. And then this end is all full of colour. I just love the shape of the rainbows in these pieces. They just form these really crazily psychedelic patterns with these mad colours. Absolutely insane. So vibrant. You can kind of see that double vision effect if you look straight through at my finger. There's like a shadow finger attached to my finger. That's the double refraction effect. And interestingly, this material is also known as Viking stone because the ancient Norse seafarers would use it to navigate. By looking through it, somehow they could find the sun even on a cloudy day. There's an interesting bit of history for you. So this piece is rather large and very high quality, and it's piece C, and it's £69. We've got the other really large piece next. This is piece D, and this one's got a little bit of iron present. There's a slight yellow tinge to it that makes it look like a very pale honey calcite. It's still got some lovely rainbows in. And it's been nicely carved. It's got some really interesting formations. They're very delicate and shimmery, and they all have these gorgeous colours. It's got a stunning rainbow there. These honestly have a different effect. Whichever direction you turn them, they look completely different and something new appears. So this large piece is piece D and it's £65. Next up is one of my favourite pieces because the rainbows in this one are just insane. They're in these like mad geometric patterns and they are all over it. Whichever direction you turn it, it is absolutely, well, apart from that direction, it's full of these incredible colours. I mean, that's just crazy. A mad disco of colours inside. It's a bit difficult with the light angle to see the full rainbow effect of this piece. It's not enjoying the angle of my studio lights to really show it off, but I can say for a fact that it has the most stunning light effects. It's absolutely crazy. It's almost like an opal with that fiery play of colour. The colours just dance around in it. Stunning piece, and then that bit's all kind of wispy and feathery and like I honestly I don't have words. I just don't. So stunning piece E is £24. And last but not least we have beautiful piece F, and again the rainbows in this one are in freaking insane. It is so stunning. Look at the beautiful purples in there and the greens. Wow. Every angle is beautiful. Massive rainbow there. Holy moly. The light effects in this piece, they just don't even look real, you know? Cannot get over how pretty this piece is. What a piece to finish the day on. I would be more than happy for this to go in my personal collection. And you get a totally different effect from that side as well. It's like more of a tie-dye effect almost. Oh my gosh. Okay, before I spend the next 3 hours looking at this piece, I'd better put it down or I'm going to get completely mesmerised. So this is stunning piece F and it's £57. Okay, we've reached the end of this week's crystal drop. I hope you enjoyed it and you love all the new pieces. Like I said at the start, all of these pieces will be going live in my Etsy store at 9 PM UK time tonight. If you like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below so you don't miss any future crystal drops. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now. So this week the video will be going live at... Oh, it's already gone live, hasn't it? So this week the video's... Ugh. I love this really gorgeous dark, this really deep and yeah, oh my gosh, that's it, just wallop the camera. Really beautiful. It's got, oh my gosh, it's gone. Oops, what am I doing? Just stop. You're gonna drop them in a minute, stop. Oh, it's a bit rude doing that, like, hi, my butthole. Shut the lights off, hang on. Oh, just hang on. Stop recording for a minute. Oh my gosh, I nearly dropped it, holy moly. It exhibits a very unique, no, it exhibits